Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 11th. Is it the 11th episode?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh, the
I
11th.
can't math.
Yeah, I don't know. We're a lot of shows in. I am Patrick alongside Black Market Ivan and Val Capone. La Fama Blanca is running a little late, but she will join us in a tad bit. Ladies first, how are you doing?
I'm super good. I'm staring at a pool with no lifeguards, and there's some roaring rapids of a waterfall across the way from me, and there's piped in cricket chirps and frog burps, and I'm at Disney World. I'm at the Wilderness Lodge, and it's goddamn gorgeous. And I'm drinking an adult beverage. I don't know what it is, but it's amazing, and it has the Luxardo cherries and whiskey.
I'm really jealous because I would love to be at Disney right now, dancing with Goofy and things like that. But there's always other times. I think I want to go to. You're at Disney World. I think I'm going to go to Disneyland shortly. The old ball and chain wants to go, so.
Oh, dude! Well, you tell me when you're going. I'll make the trek because I love
definitely.
Disneyland.
Definitely. And Mr. Black Market Ivan, how are you on this splendid, cold, but kind of warm evening?
Good. It's the end of the year, so in the retail world, you have PTO that you need to use or it doesn't roll over. So I had Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off, paid. So just vacation. So I'm relaxed. I'm feeling good, guys. I'm feeling good.
Why didn't you meet me in Disney World? What the fuck, Ivan?
Well, speaking of Disney World, Val, I mean, obviously, it's kind of ironic. I mean, how about you give us the Chicago update? What's going on in Chicago in the past 7 days, in the next 7 days, but while you're on location in Florida?
Is it really 39 degrees and raining in Lakeview right now? That's all I want to know.
Yeah.
Because it's 62 degrees and I have a t-shirt with the sleeves cut off. I'm sure you guys are shocked.
No, I'm not shocked. I kind of think you were born that way. You just came out with a cut off Chicago Bears shirt.
Oh, dude, I'm going to the game Sunday. I'm going to get weird.
Oh, man.
One of my dad's really good friends who actually does lights for the Bears. He got me 4 tickets for my birthday because my birthday is January 2nd. Put it on your calendar. Scheduled for one birthday party.
Beards. So send everything that you can to Val to the Nisei Lounge.
Disney gift cards. Because I'm coming to Disney for that week for my birthday because that's how I roll. It's fun employment season. I come to Disney a lot in fun employment season. So on Friday, tomorrow, I fly home, and I'm flying home specifically because Freelance has a show, Too Legit to Quit. Hey. And it is at Logansport Auditorium, which is at 2539 North Kedzie Boulevard. Doors are at 8 o'clock. Bell time is 9 p.m. So it's a nice later show. It is 21 and over, don't forget. There is a cash bar there. There's an ATM downstairs if you get in a bind. And there's still tickets available. You can get them at freelancewrestling.com, or you can also get them at the door. GA is $20. Second row is $25. I don't know if there's any first row left, but if there are, they're $30. And honestly, this looks to be one of the, if not the best freelance shows in the history of freelance, in my opinion. It's going to be amazing. Like, there's so many good matches on the card. So we have a scramble match, and unfortunately Gringo Loco did have to step out because he's doing stuff with MLW. So in his place, we have the debuting for Freelance Wrestling, Lainey Luck. Very excited. Okay. She will be the only female represented in the scramble match of Chris Castro, Space Monkey, Eye Candy Elliott, my frenemy, Robert Ego Anthony, and Alex Olson. Please don't die. So that's going to be a killer match. Let me see what else we got. Oh yeah. There's going to be like a tag team throwdown of Darren Corbin and Bucky Collins versus the N-Words,
I still gotta check them guys out. I got.
Dude, are you going to the show tomorrow?
Unfortunately, I can't. I'm swamped with work. Like, you know, next year I'm just gonna tell you know what, people. You know what? Fuck you guys. I'm just about to go full neck beard. Just go to every fucking wrestling show. But unfortunately, I'm tied up at the moment because you know it's the holiday seasons. I gotta get so many shit done. My son turned 16, so I gotta put like a party together for him, and I don't know what 16-year-olds like. Maybe I'll just give him a prostitute or something. I don't know. But go ahead, continue.
Well, that's weird. Maybe you could take him to freelance wrestling so he can watch Ricky Shane Page take on Mick Drake. That's going to be a really good match. Ricky Shane Page was out with a concussion for a little while, but he's back, and that dude throws down. And I don't know if you guys know the Dagger Mick Drake from New York. He is amazing. So that's going to be a really good match. We also have some pretty heated animosity going on between All Ego, Ethan Page, and Eric Cannon. Sorry, there's other Disney people walking behind me. This is awkward.
They might want to know about freelance wrestling too, so fuck it.
They have super cute holiday dresses on because Disney. So All Ego, Ethan Page is taking on Eric Cannon, and they used to be pretty tight bros from way back when, but they have been going toe to toe via the microphone pretty much all summer long, it feels like. So yeah, they have a pretty big matchup tomorrow night. Also, there must have just been a boat coming from Magic Kingdom. Yeah, because you could take a boat to and from Magic Kingdom from my hotel. That's how cool this is. Dude, seriously, Wilderness Lodge, worth it, times 1,000. Yep, you can hear the boat. So there's a tag team championship match between the Ugly Ducklings and the Workhorsemen, who have held the titles for quite a while now. So that's going to be a sick bout. And then I'm so excited for this. Dude, Kobe Durst was recently named like honorable mention of indie wrestlers to watch. No joke. The Diamond Tiger, Kobe Durst, taking on Hot Sauce Tracy Williams. Really excited for that one.
That's an interesting name.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The two biggest matches of the night are going to, I believe the co-headlining, co-mains, I guess, is the final chapter in GPA versus Kylie Ray in an I Quit match. And now, I'm sorry, I misspoke last week. I thought it was that they quit freelance wrestling. It's just an I Quit, like who can beat each other down into saying I quit. So, yeah, I thought it was the other way around because of what I was misinformed. So I do apologize for misspeaking. But that is going to be sick. I don't know if that's going to be the last match or if the champion versus champion of Craig Mitchell, who currently holds a freelance underground championship title, is taking on the one, the only, the definition, Isaiah Velasquez. He is the first and only two-time freelance wrestling champion. So to see them go toe-to-toe again, it's their third time, I believe, facing each other in the squared circle, and I am so damn stoked. Like, I'm so excited. I took time out of my Disney vacation just to tell you guys about this because I want everybody who's listening to show up. It's going to be so good.
Yes. Like, I can't, I'm pretty sure I want to be, I want to be in tune because I know a lot of tweets be going on during the show and stuff like that. That's the only way I'm unfortunately going to be able to watch the show, but it does look like a stacked card. They're ending the year off strong, and always looking forward to the best shit that freelance can put together. So.
Well, Patrick, if you can't attend it, I totally understand, even though sad face, I miss you, and I can't wait to get you some candy cane Malort, and I'm working on the cran apple Malort just for you. But you can always tune in to powerbomb.tv, and you can use the code freelance as a coupon code.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah,
there
girl, get it.
Christmas is early. Guess what I'm doing? Holy shit.
So, yeah, you can watch tomorrow night's Too Legit to Quit Freelance Wrestling Presents on powerbomb.tv. And, use Freelance Wrestling as your promo code for, I believe, a 20-day trial for free. So, Putting the free in freelance.
Well, there you have it, ladies and neckbeards. You got a free code to check out the show. I suggest that you do because, like I said, freelance they do put on some amazing stuff. I mean, shit, they got a lot of people that's on the up and coming. I'm a little sad that Gringo Loco won't be a part of the show because he is one of my favorite indie wrestlers right now. But MLW is a big, big, big deal. So want to send a congrats to him. Holy shit, that's pretty dope. So yeah, freelance fucking wrestling. Go check it out.
Did you guys see the awesomely rude promo that I cut with your boyfriend Frank the Clown and
yes,
Robert Ego Anthony?
And I gotta say, I was fuming. I was fuming at just watching that. I damn near wanted to scream at my phone. I wanted to snap my phone in half. But you know what? That's okay because me and Frank the Clown will see each other again. We shall. And I want to make it known, just like me and Black Market Ivan did at Warrior Wrestling 2.
Oh no!
Hate Frank the Clown.
To quote La Flama Blanca, oh no!
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks Val for the Chicago update and shit. I'll let you go back, enjoy Disney. You don't need to talk about the bullshit that happened this week in WWE. There's always another time to do that. Enjoy your adult beverage and stuff like that. And just I'll text you. I'm gonna I check on you from time to time. So
I know you're so cute.
I'm gonna text you and ask how you doing and stuff like that. And I still need for you to sneak a picture of Goofy for me.
Oh yeah, shoot. Let me see if I got any with him this week. I feel like I got one we went to Tusker House at Animal Kingdom. It's a really rad buffet that has the best food. It's in Africa at Animal Kingdom, and
hey, wait a minute, Africa. Now you're talking. Now you're talking my language.
That's why I went there to support you, Patrick.
Thank you.
Please tell me that's racist, because that's about maybe as racist as I've ever been. I'm so sorry, but also
no, it's not that bad. You mentioned that a guy named Hot Sauce was probably racist too, but I let it go. It was all right.
Is it racist because he's a white dude, or is it racist because his name is Hot Sauce?
Oh, never mind.
And his name is Tracy. He better know how to fight, right?
Yeah, never mind. Then it's not racist. That everything's all good. Everything's all
no,
good.
But yeah, we watched Festival of the Lion King, and we went to Tusker House, took photos with Mickey, Daisy, Donald, Pluto. No, Goofy in their safari gear. So I'll send it your way.
Yeah,
maybe we'll put it on the SFOS Twitter because people are really excited about what I'm doing at Disney. Let me tell you what.
Yeah, they are. They are. At least I know I am. So. All right, Val,
I can tell that Ivan is elated about it. So
no, I mean I want to hear, I want everyone to know what's going on. But actually, with that said, before we let you go, you showed us in our private chat, but I will man the what are we drinking tonight because Danielle's not here. Pat, I know you're not drinking any alcohol, but you are having some hibachi food. What are you drinking with that?
I'm drinking Everfresh tropical fruit punch juice. It's normally the
Does it have Everclear?
No, if I was doing that, I would be probably speaking like Muhammad Hassan right now, doing a promo. But or the Davari. No, it's a brand that you normally find in like Dollar General, Dollar Tree, shit like that.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty good. It was only $1. So that's
bargain punch is good punch.
Yeah, I'm out of Mountain Water, Ice Mountain, so I went with Everfresh tonight. So.
Nice. I also I've consumed a lot of liquor this month, and especially these last few days.
Me too.
So today I'm just doing Coca-Cola Zero Sugar, but I am gonna crack it open because that is a nice sound, I'm gonna pour it in that cup right there.
I can tell you. Today I had a Remy VSOP spice rum punch in France, and then I had cider and beer flight in Germany, and then I had an avocado margarita in Mexico, and then I had a jalapeno cucumber margarita also in Mexico, and then I had something else, but I don't remember because alcohol. And then I went to Abracadabar and had a lot of whiskey, and now I'm having a lot more whiskey. Boy, I wish I watched more wrestling this week because I would be hilarious. And that's what I drank today.
Nice. What was your favorite? Well, what's next? What's next?
I don't know. I'm going to go to the other bar that's open till midnight, so it's 11:28 here in the Eastern time zone. I haven't seen a single wrestler this week, you guys. That's so weird. I normally see wrestlers at Disney. I didn't see a single wrestler.
You know, that's wild. Yeah, because right, you're in Orlando, so normally a lot of people like fucking go there all the time. Shit, I know.
Yeah, I normally see a ton of wrestlers here at Disney, and I didn't see a single one. So I'm sorry that I failed you guys, but I don't know. It's been a really good time, as you saw on my Instagram, which is @Valfonts. If you want to be super annoyed and watch 11 billion videos of me at Disney World, please do. Yep.
There you go. There you have it. Shit. Thank you, Val, for joining us. Please go and enjoy yourself.
Oh, yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah. Please enjoy yourself. It seems like you're having an amazing time there in Orlando.
Yeah, it's pretty alright.
But, you know, I'm stuck.
But don't worry.
Until Tuesday.
Don't worry, anybody that is questioning, like Eye Candy Elliott himself messaged me, and he said, "Are you not going to be at the show tomorrow?" And I was like, "No, I absolutely am. Are you that desperate for me to interview you?" And he didn't respond. So
see, that's dedication. You know, like I'm telling you, Val, you're in the business. You're traveling from town to town. You make the towns, you make the dates. That's the most important thing. So
no, I think he's also just a really good dude. And he was like, "Are you coming because you're part of the family?" You know what I mean? Which is really nice. Because he was like, "No, I just want to make sure you're going to be there because, you know, freelance fam." And I was like, you just want me to interview in a bathroom. I get it.
I mean, push come to shove, I'll dress and drag and put on some white face.
Whoa.
That's racist. Yeah, that's racist. My bad. I'll edit that.
Okay, no, don't edit that. Leave that shit in.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, I'm really sorry to ditch you guys, but I guess you're gonna have a boys only skate session right now before Danielle checks in. So
yes, we're about to have a big old sausage party.
Oh, Jesus Cristo! But shout out first and foremost to one of the former freelance champs, Prince Mustafa Ali, for making his SDL debut, which I know you'll talk about later, but I got choked up and teary-eyed watching that. That was the only wrestling I watched this week. I didn't even watch anything that Charlotte did, even though it was Charlotte versus Asuka. But I had to watch my boy, Mustafa Ali. He was amazing against Daniel Bryan. That like blows my mind.
Yeah, that was
like I can't even tell you how many times we would like stand around the ring and like bang on the mat and be like, Ali, Boombaye, Ali, Boombaye. And then here he is walking down the hallway getting props from all the guys and girls backstage.
Yeah,
it was amazing. Anyway, so props to Prince Mustafa Ali. But I'm going to go find Prince Ali, Fabulous He, Ali at Babwa, and take a magic carpet ride to the next bar. Because I'm at Disney, because Aladdin. It's not a racist thing. It's Aladdin.
Okay, Aladdin.
Right, Simon? You approve.
Oh, yeah, you know, it's okay. Yeah, it's I mean, I don't know why. I mean, I just, when I thought you were talking about, let me just stop.
Well, I was like, words are hard.
I was going to just say that when you started talking about looking for someone to take a blank ride, I thought you were going to say you were looking for Jafar to take a mustache ride on.
Oh, I mean, wow, I would, Iago. I mean, I would definitely be as, you know, that's fine.
That's you know, I mean, that's where my mind goes, you know. So
are you saying, Simon, are you suggesting that I should as Iago?
Oh, wow. Wow, you know, you have a good night, Val.
Okay, I love you guys.
Have fun.
All right, I'm at Nice all day Saturday. Come drink Malort with me, you guys.
Yes.
Yeah, and shave your mustaches, you perverts.
Yeah, oh, no. Or don't.
Oh, my God. All right, Val. Shit. Okay, so now I guess Val came
Tell
through
Danielle
with
I
the.
love him, or I love her very much. I almost said him because I saw a guy walking by.
All right, well, we'll tell Val. We'll tell
Did he have a
Danielle.
mustache? Did he have a mustache?
Yeah, yeah, yes.
Yes, he did.
All right.
All right. So with
Peace
the
out. Gonna go find alcohol.
peace
And
out,
mustache.
peace out, and have more fun. Okay, now that Val is gone, and I don't know, I think she's drunk, Simon, already.
You know what? Walking around in Florida on nice weather, alone, you have nowhere to be. I'd be drunk too. You know, it's just, it's just like as relaxing as one can be. So, Pat, I don't know. Do you have any news hits for the week?
Not really. I think the only important thing is that and we talked about it last week, John Cena getting this Muhammad Ali award, but now it came out that he looks like he's not returning to the ring. It looks like he's returning to the ring, but it's not going to be televised. I know he's been televised, or they had a commercial for him being back on a live event on December 25th and 26th, but it looks like it's going to be just house show appearances only. He looks like he's stepping away. I know he just came out with an interview saying that he apologized to The Rock for criticizing him for becoming an actor, and now he sees that being an actor ain't also fucking bad, But yeah, so it looks like we might have seen the last of John Cena as an actor wrestler. He said that it's someone else's time. His time is gone. You can't see him. His time is gone.
Yeah,
so,
that's amazing. Oh,
that's about it. I didn't see shit.
I did see a picture of him with his new haircut, and I was like, yeah, he looks like he's done.
Yeah,
I'm sure he's in greater shape than our whole entire squad combined, but still, I mean, he looks like, he can literally now just do focus on everything else. Keep doing the Make-A-Wish Foundation, keep doing movies, keep doing interviews, keep doing Nickelodeon. I mean, he could do more now than he did while wrestling.
Exactly. Yeah. So just it's okay. Go home and just chill. You ain't gotta do too much. You don't gotta wrestle 280. Well, I mean, he hasn't wrestled 280 days in probably about 2-3 years now. So yeah, like just enjoy it. Fuck it,
dude. I was gonna say, and he's single.
Yeah, so he's out clanging and banging probably. So he don't got enough time to wrestle. You wrestle in the sheets. Shit. Hey, man, it's hard being John Cena.
Well, speaking of Jafar and mustache rides, and then John Cena, it's traveling all over the world. I'm gonna give you one news hit that relates to where we're gonna travel to next, Pat. My news hit for the week: Tokyo Sports, which is a prestigious organization in Japan. Tokyo Sports just had their annual award show, and just to show you how other countries perceive pro wrestling, all right, and how other cultures perceive pro wrestling, two of their highest honors, number one being pretty much the MVP of the year, went to Hiroshi Tanahashi, the ace of New Japan Pro Wrestling. Not a baseball star, not a basketball star, a pro wrestler. I mean, think about that. And it's his fourth time winning this award. So that's number one. And then Okada and Omega won Bout of the Year, and I think that was for the second time as well. I mean, so New Japan came out really big for Tokyo Sports. And once again, I mean, I know, has ESPN ever had that Muhammad Ali award? Who was that through?
That was shit. I can't even think. I don't think it was even televised or anything. I don't think it went through ESPN. I can't. I don't want to sit here and lie. Like, oh yeah, ESPN, they did it. No, I don't know.
I'm assuming. I mean, but I feel like if ESPN had a award that went to a wrestler, it would be some patronizing thing, like coolest character of the year. You know what I mean? Like so I don't think they would take it as seriously as sports MVP.
They would probably give it to Hulk Hogan any fucking way.
Yeah.
Wrestled in like 20 years or so.
Well, speaking of which, I was listening to Talk Is Jericho had Tony Schiavone
Yes.
That's a great episode. And they were talking about Hulk Hogan's heel turn. And I was just thinking back to a few, back in WCW, of course. And I was just thinking back to a few episodes ago when we were talking about what if Hogan came back and just antagonized the crowd, like, I don't need to apologize to any of you brothers, And I was just thinking, and he still hasn't come back on television, and I'm still hoping that they'll lean into that. I doubt it, but
I mean, they should at this point, with the Natalia thing, which I will get into later. I mean, shit, why not? Fuck it,
Well, and then speaking of which, we also talked last week about the Front Row Material podcast, the ECW one. So I started listening to that. And once again, I have a 1 hour commute to work and from work, so I have plenty of time for podcasts. The first episode, I had to stop listening to it because the quality was all over the place. And I know we haven't had a flawless track record, but the main guy, who is not an ECW wrestler, which is okay because everyone needs their Conrad Thompson pretty much, but he's not an ECW wrestler. His voice is like, hey guys, he's like right front and center. And then Jerry Lynn sounds like he's like taking a shower on a Motorola Razr V3. And then Mikey Whipwreck is like using a laptop. So the quality was so all over the place, I had to stop listening to it. Maybe it gets better, but
we got to, what I've noticed with wrestling podcasts, the ones that start out, they normally take some time, unless they got like a great guy like a Conrad behind them, or I can't remember the guy that's behind Robbie E's podcast. I think he's also with Vince Russo as well, so they're pretty much on top of that shit. But there's been some podcasts like for example, like MVP, when his podcast first started, which is now ended. But when he first started, it was kind of rough. But I think he spent the money that he needed to spend to get whatever he needed to get the quality up. But yeah, it takes some time, and I'm with you on that ECW podcast. I was listening to it, and I was just like, nah, I can't do it. Let me go to the Taz show, and I hate the Taz show now.
Taz just comes off as bitter, like he hates everyone he's worked for.
Yeah, nowadays he does. I feel like when it first started, it was he really loved it, but now it's kind of like he has another podcast as well where they talk like football and sports and shit. And I feel like the Taz show now is more like, let me just do this shit so the neckbeards won't get on my fucking nerve and me all day about wrestling shit. So I get it. Yeah.
Good. But no, I think Talk is Jericho has probably the best quality because he's usually in the same room as them. But yeah, good podcast, guys. Good stuff all around. So with that said, guys, let's get on the plane. I don't have my sound effects this time. Maybe I do, but I don't feel like reaching for my phone. So let's get on a plane together, Pat. I guess the ladies aren't coming this time. And we're going to go to Japan after over an entire month. Okay, after over an entire month. And I'm stalling because I found it. And the official song that they play on New Japan Airlines, Pat, do you know what that is?
I don't know. Refresh my memory.
It's the official song. This is taking too long now. It's not going to be funny anymore. The official song of New Japan Airlines plays every time we're going to Japan. It's Careless Whisper. You just close your eyes. You're like, I'm ready for this 12-hour flight. And I'm ready to hear about New Japan.
This song is very popular in the Asian culture when it comes to karaoke, and I know because my girl's Asian, so like
nice.
So yeah, so they really like some George Michael.
Oh, okay. We're gonna do karaoke sometime soon. Okay, so with that said, after over a month, the New Japan Pro Wrestling World Tag League 2018 has come to a conclusion. Right after we did our shows, actually this Sunday, it concluded. I'm going to run over the results, ending with the winners of the World Tag League 2018. First, we had a 4-on-4 match. Manabu Nakanishi, Yuji Nagata, Satoshi Kojima, and Hiroyoshi Tenzan defeated the team of the Young Boys, Shota Umino, Ayato Yoshida, Toa Henare, and Togi Makabe. Then, another 4-on-4, Davey Boy Smith Jr., Lance Archer, Takashi Iizuka, Minoru Suzuki, all representing Suzuki-gun, and Killer Elite Squad defeated Chucky T and Beretta, the best friends, Jeff Cobb, and Michael Elgin.
Fuck them.
Then we had Sho, Yo, and Tomohiro Ishii defeating El Desperado, Yoshinobu Kanemaru, and Zack Sabre Jr. Shingo Takagi, Bushi, and Tetsuya Naito, all representing LIJ, Los Ingobernables de Japón, defeated Chase Owens, Yujiro Takahashi, and Hangman Page, a mix of old and new Bullet Club. Then we had Taiji Ishimori, Bad Luck Fale, and Jay White, the all-new Bullet Club, aka Firing Squad, defeating Kushida, Toru Yano, and Kazuchika Okada. Guys, high-profile matches. There's no other way to put it here. Then we had the Elite, Marty Scurll, Nick Jackson, Matt Jackson of the Young Bucks, and Kenny Omega, the IWGP Heavyweight Champion, defeating Ryusuke Taguchi, David Finlay, Juice Robinson, and Hiroshi Tanahashi, representing what's it called? Why am I forgetting what Ryusuke Taguchi's group is called? I can't remember. I'm totally blanking. Yeah. But anyways, a nice group there. Of course, Young Bucks winning with the Indie Taker. Then, #1 contender match for the Never Openweight Championship. Will Ospreay and Tai Chi murdered each other, but Will Ospreay took the win, and he is the #1 contender for the Never Openweight Championship. Then, we had a Never Openweight Championship match in which Kota Ibushi took the belt from Hiroki Goto. So Kota Ibushi was victorious once again. Huge show, huge match. Then this is the match, guys. This is the match that we've been waiting for all these weeks. Sonata and the King of Darkness, Evil, representing LIJ, defeated Tangaloa and Tamatonga of Bullet Club. I think
that's crazy.
It's crazy. I think we all predicted it.
Yeah. I told you, Evil was my guy. I like Evil. Yeah, I mean, I think we did a whole fucking predict that. I'm gonna have to go back and check the files, but yeah, like I gotta watch that match. You know, it's crazy. I have like New Japan membership and stuff, and I can't remember the last time I think, you know what, the last time I watched New Japan was the last pay-per-view when Jericho took on Evil, I think. So that was back in November, I believe. So I got some catching up to do. I need to watch some good wrestling because WWE has been giving me the shits.
Well, real quick, so I bought it was on sale for $35, the Amazon Fire Stick 4K.
Oh yeah.
And that thing's amazing, man. Like I have a smart TV, I have Google Chromecast, I have everything, but the Amazon Stick has a New Japan app on it. So it's very, very easy. Yeah, because you know it's a pain in the ass to watch New Japan World. Like it's always breaking the translation. Like it's very buggy. It crashes. It kicks you out. It's hard to stream. You don't know if you select HD or SD quality because it doesn't really highlight one. So I'm like, am I watching the highest quality one? I don't know. So Amazon Fire Stick, pick one up, and dude, it looks like WWE Network on that thing. It looks amazing.
Holy shit. Yeah. Like, because I have normally when I do it, I can't. All right. So first of all, I can't watch New Japan through my PS4, like through the browser. It just don't fucking work.
No, the Flash doesn't work or whatever.
Yeah, I can only watch it on the Xbox or whatever. So, yeah, maybe I need to.
And it looks like
get one of those, yeah.
And you're watching it from the browser, right? The web browser.
Yeah.
Dude, it looks. I'm telling you, it's meant for a remote control on the Amazon Fire TV. I'll take a picture and upload it. But yeah, pick that up. It's amazing, guys. So with that said, I'm going to segue right into the Wrestle Kingdom 13 card. And I'm going to just update these every few weeks because this is in 4 weeks, all right, guys? A month from now. Real quick, all right? On the pre-show. Well, real quick, I'm sorry, Pat. Did you watch any of this World Tag League? You said no, right? You said you haven't watched any of this.
No.
Okay. It's okay. So, Wrestle Kingdom 13, as of now, okay, this is going to be January 4th, 2019. On the pre-show, the Never Openweight 6-Man Tag Team Championship #1 Contenders Gauntlet match. Then and I don't know who's in that. I don't know if those people have been announced yet. I will be honest, I don't know. Then we have Kota Ibushi, the current champion, versus Will Ospreay for the Never Openweight Championship. Will Ospreay just won the number one contenders match. Kota Ibushi just took the belt. Guys, Kota Ibushi and Will Ospreay? That's insane.
That's insane.
That can be the main event in a few years. You know what I mean? Like, that's huge. Then we have the triple threat tag team match for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championship belts, representing LIJ, Bushi, and Shingo Takagi versus Sho and Yo of Roppongi 3K versus El Desperado and Yoshinobu Kanemaru representing Suzuki-gun. That's going to be a good match. Then we've got Tomohiro Ishii, the current RPW, Rev Pro Wrestling British Heavyweight Champion versus Zack Sabre Jr. Once again, the scariest looking, toughest looking Japanese man on earth being the British heavyweight champion. I mean, that's just amazing, first of all. But I think Zack Sabre Jr. needs that belt. I think he needs to represent Great Britain and win that title. Then, this is now, here's the match that this whole World Tag League was all about. So the current IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, Gorillas of Destiny, Tama Tonga, and Tanga Law, who just lost the World Tag League, are now defending their titles against Evil and Sonata and the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson. I mean, full-on Bullet Club implosion here, which this may be the last time these guys, the Young Bucks, fight in New Japan for the foreseeable future if everything goes according to rumor. What do you think? I mean, let me stop right here, Pat. I mean, is this going to be a situation where the Young Bucks win and take the titles to another company, or is it just going to be the year of LIJ?
If that's the case, if they do win, let's just say hypothetically speaking, I'm pretty sure they probably worked out some type of deal with New Japan. If they're starting this All Elite Wrestling, I think they're going to have some type of partnership with New Japan. It makes perfect sense if they do it. Now, if they do drop the belts, then there's speculation that, they can end up in WWE. I still don't want to see those guys in WWE ever. I think they missed the boat. WWE missed the boat on that. And I think the Young Bucks, they make enough money to not need WWE. I think WWE needs them more than the Young Bucks needs them. Yeah. So, if they do keep the belts and they do take them, to another, Fed or whatever, it's going to be this All Elite stuff. And I'm pretty sure they're going to work out some type of thing where they exchange talent with Ring of Honor people and New Japan. I mean, look at the show being an Elite. You got SCU on there. You got, so you got Jay Lethal on there from time to time. So you have ROH guys on there as well. So it makes perfect sense. I think that's what's going to happen.
Yeah. No, and I don't know, man. Like I said, I'd be elated to see them appear in WWE, but I also don't want that for them in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, they'll be wrestling the Ascension in no time.
Oh, but I can imagine the Bucks taking the belts to their own company, and then whoever they want to be the next big baby faces, let's say LIJ, even though they're evil and bad and monsters. Imagine LIJ talks about these foreigners took our titles to another company. We're going to go get them back. And they travel to the United States, take the titles back, come back to Japan as heroes. I mean, that's instant babyface status,
Yeah, so, that's true.
Then we've got Cody Rhodes versus Juice Robinson. Cody is the current IWGP United States Heavyweight Champion. He may very well lose that title as well, because he is, as of this week, for Final Battle, Ring of Honor Final Battle is done with Ring of Honor once again, according to speculation. Yeah. So this may be his last time in New Japan as well, man. I mean, once again, Wrestle Kingdom, the day after Wrestle Kingdom, I think it's called New Year's Dash, is like the Raw after WrestleMania. I mean, it's the start of all new storylines. So he may very well drop this title. However, I don't see them giving it to Juice a second time necessarily.
I kind of do. I think, if Cody's gone, and it's crazy because Cody's such a big figure in the wrestling business, and I completely forgot he was a United States champion over there. I forgot. I completely forgot. And I mean, he's had that belt for a while. I think he had it. He had it at All In, I believe. That was one of the belts with the NWA Heavyweight Championship that he won. But yeah, I completely forgot Cody Rhodes had the belt, and I know that they were doing a little thing. They were kind of playing off of Juice being one of Dusty's kids, and Cody actually being the actual son of Dusty. I wonder if they're gonna bring that back up into play or whatever. But I think they might give it back to Juice. Juice been doing a lot of good shit, and I can tell you right now, Juice Robinson is not going back to WWE no time soon after all the shit he's taught this year. So
yeah, well, and you know what though, he is like New Japan. He is 100% New Japan. Like who he is now is born and bred New Japan. So yeah, he could be their guy. Like he could be their Kenny Omega. Like the next Kenny Omega. In terms not necessarily in talent, which he is very talented, but in terms of like being that good babyface American guy.
Yeah.
And I'd be shocked if he wasn't trying to learn Japanese, because I can imagine him joking around and, flirting with the ladies in the crowd in Japanese.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Next, Kushida, the current IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, faces Taiji Ishimori. I love both of these competitors. I think this is going to be amazing. Will Ishimori take some New Japan gold that's not tag team gold, Pat?
I don't know. It's a tough one.
I know. And we'll loop back to it. Like I said, this show's a month away. So we'll loop back. Then we've got what they like to call special match, which means there's no title on the line, but it's just a feud. Switchblade Jay White versus Kazuchika Okada. We talked about this last time. This is a huge stakes, because Okada brought Jay White into Chaos, and Jay White was saying all along, hey, I don't care about Chaos. I'm not loyal to Chaos. I just want to win gold. He won the U.S. title under Chaos, lost it. Now he's the leader of Bullet Club. I think that's going to be great. And I want to pause real quick at this spot, at this juncture, to welcome La Flama Blanca.
Hello. Hello.
Hey.
I have arrived.
Finally, one sober white person on the podcast. That's great.
I can grace all your ears with my annoying white girl voice. Yes, awesome. It's perfect.
No, you're good. You're good.
Danielle, are you drinking anything? Probably not.
I literally just sat down with a banana, an orange, and then a cat.
Yeah, Bruce
leaped into my lap. And I'm trying to open up the dock and just get through the settling in, because I literally just walked into the door. The door. I walked in.
Yeah. Kick off your shoes, sit back, relax. We're here.
Yes, I believe you guys have been holding down the show and making sure. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. That
was beautiful. I haven't had time to warm up my vocal cords, so I might sound a little rubbish, but I will make sure when it's my turn to speak, I will be eloquent for all to hear.
Well, Danielle, why don't you just listen to me finishing New Japan Wrestle Kingdom 13 preview, because we have Chris Jericho, the current IWGP Intercontinental Champion, defending his title against Tetsuya Naito.
Oh, that's going to be good.
Okay, so I love everything about this feud, but have you guys seen the promo that Naito released? It's really dumb.
No.
It's a really dumb promo. Yeah, it's just not good. Like Naito's the leader of this crazy cool group, and he's just like, I think he said something along the lines of like, well, I'm Chris Jericho, and what kind of
English
makeup?
Or in Japanese?
No, in Japanese. And if I need makeup, what kind of makeup will I wear? This like just weird, like Naito is so much cooler than this promo. I'm just disappointed in it. But yeah, you guys should definitely watch it. He's wearing like blue makeup, like mocking Jericho. But
definitely will. As a makeup artist, I always admire the amateur artist that Jericho displays his work of art. So I will definitely check that out ASAP.
Nice.
All right.
And finally, Hiroshi Tanahashi, who we just said won the Tokyo Sports MVP of the Year, is facing Kenny Omega for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. I don't believe he's ever held this title. I may be wrong. I think he's been Intercontinental Champion. I don't believe he's ever been this.
Are you sure?
I'm not. I'm not sure. I'm
Okay.
not sure. But this, once again, I really strongly believe Omega will drop the title to Tanahashi. And then I can very clearly imagine Tanahashi versus Okada at Wrestle Kingdom 14. I think that can definitely build for an entire year.
Oh, absolutely. Because how many big, quote unquote, pay-per-views does New Japan have? Like 4?
I think about 4 or 5. Then a lot of other like long tournaments. And then last but not least, New Japan revealed what they're calling the third pillar.
Oh, I thought you were going to say third eye, and then my mind went in the gutter because then I thought of a dick hole. And
No, that's third leg.
Oh,
The third
no,
eye is on the third leg.
the third eye, the
pee
hole?
The third eye is on the third leg.
What?
So
I'm sorry, I have to bring the part 2 of the dirty talk to the show. Okay,
I can't believe it. Danielle hasn't been on air for 5 minutes and she's talking about dick holes. I can't believe it.
So
hey, we got to get the listener
yeah, so you
numbers up.
Dick holes, please subscribe to Schedule for One Fall.
well,
I can talk about dick holes all night, people.
Hey.
the third pillar of their U.S. expansion
Third dick hole.
will, typically they've had only in the Cow Palace, right? Was it San Francisco or whatever?
Yeah.
Now they're going to have one in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Oh, cool.
At the Grady Cole Center. It's going to be called New Beginning USA.
Wow, they really know how to pick the name of the venue.
Yeah. And one of them's going to be January 30th at the Globe Center. So that's cool. I would like to go to a New Japan show in the States. So, guys, that was your big old fat, veiny New Japan update.
So that's a third eye I wanna see.
Oh man, jeez.
You know what's funny is
I need some nutrition. That's what's wrong with me.
You know what's funny is I can choose at what timestamp ads play on our podcast.
So you're gonna put an ad right over the dick hole? I mean, right over what I just said?
Well, I could choose a timestamp, and typically I put it right in the middle of the show.
Okay.
And this is the hour mark. So yeah, it would be like, yeah, dick holes, and then it'd be like Blue Apron is a great place to get your food.
Your meal kit. Your pre-planned meal kit.
Yeah.
Dick holes. Hey, Black Market Ivan, have you had some Blue Chew? Like what the
Speaking of flexing the third leg, DDP yoga is great for stretching all the muscles in your body. So
yes.
That was the New Japan update. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for chatting about it. So Danielle, you're currently peeling an orange, so you probably don't want to do NXT just yet.
Oh, I can talk and peel. Okay,
your hands
I'm a multitasker.
No, you're not even be able to look at the Google Doc at the moment.
No,
so,
I have it right here.
all right, okay, all right.
You know,
but if I hear any orange peeling,
I can.
You got it.
Hit us with NXT.
Let me rapid fire. Should I eat this now or wait? I guess I'm gonna wait.
Oh Jesus.
Okay. Oh. Whew. Okay, ready, folks? Buckle in.
NXT USA.
NXT USA. We start off the night. Why do I hear myself? Patrick.
Oh yeah.
Miss Val Capone. Jumping in my segment. How are you, girl?
Are you taking a shit?
No, I'm in a
For anybody
bathroom.
watching the YouTube feed, you can. Oh well, never mind. She disappeared.
No, I turned it off. I'm in a very fancy bathroom at the resort that I'm at. But I was listening to the podcast, and I love that when Danielle joined the broadcast, Dick holes was the big one.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on. This show's
Hey,
on the shit.
We have standards, and I like to keep those standards real low.
We do?
Right? I like the standards in the gutter with the trash.
That works.
So, well, I'm trashed, so I'm gonna go home to my room and go to bed. But I just want to say hi, Danielle. I love you. Bye, Danielle. Bye.
Okay,
bye, Val. Bye, Val.
And please remember to wipe twice.
Oh
no, I already did. And I'm actually going to go upstairs and shower right now. Calm down, neckbeards. Also, by the way, Simon, Minoru Suzuki Capone and Snack Baber Jr. Stop butchering their names.
Snack, you know what? I'm gonna put that in the doc.
I think there is the hashtag. It exists. It is existing on SFOF Twitter page.
You two gotta make that thing. Y'all gotta make that a thing. Have all the women.
We will. Oh, totally. We got
and the men. Whoa!
There it is.
That the sound, the lovely sound of the flush. Was that?
No, I'm in the bathroom by the pool because there's a lot of people at the pool, and apparently I walked past the motion sensor of the toilet and it went off.
It's perfect. Pat, leave it in. Don't edit that shit out. Literally, don't edit the shit out.
Nope.
You'd swear I was married to Kurt Hennig because I'm Mrs. Perfect right about now.
That is crazy. Holy.
Well, Val, thank you for hopping on. I'm going to talk a little bit about NXT. I hope you're enjoying the Disney World.
What? Okay, thank you. All right, yeah, I'm going to sign off again, and I'm going to listen to you creeps because I'm a creep. All right, good night. Love you. Bye.
Bye. All right, so NXT USA. We start out the night with EC3 defeating Bobby Fish. And then I'm going to rapid fire through my segment, okay? You guys, you'll have to listen to me for just a brief moment, and we'll just move on with the night. Okay. After the match, the Undisputed Era jumps in the ring. They start beating the shit out of EC3, and then Heavy Machinery's beautiful, bodacious bodies come running to the ring and save the day. Next match, Birch and Lorcan have a rematch against the Aussies, the Mighty. Because for some reason we needed to revisit that. I don't know. Birch and Lorcan are amazing, but it was a pointless match. We find out Simon's that question mark. I don't know if he's a fan or not. Lacey Evans is the second contender in the Fatal 4-Way. She got that slot in a live event. Pause for commentary.
Was it just Lacey Evans in the arena?
You know what? I unfortunately did not attend this live event since that is not recorded or televised. So let a fan who was at this specific event at Black Market Ivan and let him know if she was. What do you say? What do you say she does?
I don't know. I mean, sometimes there, if you bring family into certain things that they have no business being in, one can say you're prostituting that family member for likes on the Instagram.
Oh my God.
And so if you were to take a 5-year-old innocent girl who should just be at home playing with her Barbies, not having her face on Snapchat,
there it is.
One can say that she's doing such things. So I hope it was just Lacey Evans in her athletic capacity and not any young children, because I will call DCFS.
But she might give you the woman's right.
I won't say anything about it.
Well, we follow up with that announcement with the third inductee to this Fatal 4-Way. Is that the right word? Mm-hmm. With Mia Yim, aka Candy Yim Yim, defeating Reina Gonzalez, which is, to me, I'm sorry, she's the NXT's version of Hangman Page, because she comes out with chaps and booty shorts and a cowbell with a rope, and it's like a whole visual ordeal. And I enjoy it. I enjoy watching both of these beautiful ladies go at it. And Move on from that. So, main event.
Was it a good match?
It was a decent match. Overall, NXT yesterday was, if you want to, I don't want to say mediocre. They've had better shows. Let's just put it that way. What saved it was the main event, which was Ricochet threw out an open challenge for the belt, the North American Championship, for those who do not know and are not with the program. And that open challenge brought out the original Prince Pretty, Tyler Breeze.
Oh. Hey, the
it
original. Yeah.
The original Prince Pretty. He was
the
prettiest of the princes.
Yes.
He, the crowd went bananas over him. So it was very cool to see that type of matchup. And we all know that he's not going to lose the belt to Tyler Breeze, but it was definitely a great match to watch. If you do watch NXT, just forward it to this part, because just to see the fans and their wrestling styles against each other is very in sync. So check it out.
Did he go by Tyler Breeze still?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if maybe they would call him Prince Pretty just for.
Well, they
nostalgia.
were his title card had Tyler Breeze on it, but the announcers and the crowd were chanting Prince Pretty.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So that was NXT USA. And guess what, guys? We're hopping back on a plane.
Okay.
And we're going to take a 7-hour flight to, maybe 8, because I think it's in Manchester. I mean, fans, you can correct me, and because I honestly don't remember where they are filming NXT UK. I know it's not in London, so let's just say it's 7 hours away.
I forgot what they said it was.
And they split up the UK recording into 2 episodes. So I think with last week's debauchery and how I did my notes, I think I got it down this week where it will flow better. So hang on tight. We start out the night with Flash Morgan Webster defeating Fabian Eichner. They're just cool guys. They're developing these characters and they're creating these feuds. So we're still at the beginning stages here. So we'll see what happens. Great match. Can't go wrong. Next match would be, I believe, Black Market Ivan's second wife or second ex-wife to be after Vanessa Bourne with Isla Dawn, aka the White Witch. She defeated Killer Kelly. And after the match was over, the White Witch got on the mic and challenges Rhea Ripley for the belt. So that will be a nice build-up because their chemistry, they're very opposite styles of wrestling. And I'm all about bruiser weight girly version Rhea Ripley. So we'll see what happens with that. And also something that NXT is kind of doing over there is they're establishing tag teams without actually saying they're in a tournament, because it's not a tournament. So there's just a shit ton of tag team matches that we're watching. And the first up is Zach Gibson and James Drake defeating Kenny Williams, which to me is the British version of Kushida, and Amir Jordan, which I really love that he embraces his heritage and his music and his dancing. You can definitely tell he's from India.
Oh, cool.
Fun match. That's all I have to say about that. And then we close out part 1 of NXT UK with Joe Coffey defeating thick boy THICC boy Trent Seven in a just great match, great like heavy hitter. Again, they're both thick boys, I guess, but it was a good build up. The pacing was good. British strong style plus, what would you say? Not grappling. Like, what kind of style would you say Joe Coffey wrestles like?
Man, I would say like old school British grappling. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, like definitely if you want to see something that's more on the traditional side of wrestling, check out this match. Hour 2, episode 2, whatever you want to call it. We start off that episode with Gallus, which is the 2 other parts That doesn't make sense. Of the Coffee Brothers. No, that doesn't make sense either. Pat, just edit that all out and make it sound good. Mark Coffey and Wolfgang, and they defeated Ashton Smith and Ligero. So there's a bunch of things on Twitter and on the YouTube with these promos of Ligero and Ashton Smith like going off about them. And they're good promos. I like the way they're shooting them. They have a very again, Guy Ritchie stylistic promo setup, and it's good. I enjoy it. Next we have Joseph Connors defeating Jack Stars. Again, character development, building stories. We'll see what happens. Then we have the ladies up with Ginny defeating Zia Brookside. I fuck up her name every time, but correct me or don't correct me. I don't really care. And then the main event, heavy hitters, cannonballs. Cannonball? No, it's
cannonballs. What?
Dave Mastiff. He probably has cannonballs.
Hey. Oh, you got children listening to this podcast.
Oh, they better not. They better just. You better forward through my segment. Defeating Eddie Dennis. And that, y'all, is NXT UK from December 12th, 2018.
Well, shit. Thank you.
You're
welcome. Thank you. Holy shit.
I'm going to continue eating my orange. So how about we fly on back. We go back in time again to Raw, which was where? I don't know. I thought it was in the notes. It's not.
I think it's in San Diego.
Oh, we went back like 14 hours in time.
Oh man, I'm tired.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm fucking tired. And I'm also tired of fucking WWE playing with my heart, doing a whole bunch of dumb shit. We started out the show where Seth Rollins, well, first of all, WWE, you're fucking stupid for changing Seth Rollins' theme music. It still has, it's pretty much the same, but it keeps repeating "Burn It Down." It's like someone's in the back just pressing a fucking button, queuing up the "Burn It Down" like every fucking 40 seconds. So it sounds pretty dumb. I think they should have just left it that one time at the beginning of the music and that was it. Anyway, he comes out, pretty much blames all of the hardships of Raw on Baron Corbin, pretty much saying that the show sucked, which we all know, and challenged him to a match. Baron Corbin says no. He calls him a coward. You know what? Fine, we'll have a match tonight, and it'll be for your title. Blah blah blah. Whatever. Who cares? Out of nowhere, fucking Bobby Roode and Chad Gable will become the new Raw Tag Team Champions, defeating. Yes. They defeated AOP and Drake Maverick in a 2-on-3 handicap match.
No, that's fucking dumb.
Now, I get it. I understand. The first thing right now to just fix this whole bullshit is Drake Maverick just needs to concentrate on being the GM of 205 Live. Don't even, AOP doesn't really need managers, and how do you give them one of the greatest managers of all time to Drake Maverick? No offense to him, but Rockstar Spud is not a fucking manager. I do like the fact that Chad Gable is now wearing like the shit that Bobby Roode is wearing, so he doesn't have the singlet anymore. So they're becoming a team, whatever. That's dope. So they're the new Raw Tag Team Champions. Great. A low point for me. Natalya and the Ruby Riott segment. Don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan of getting heat, especially if you're a heel. But I just feel like they're just going, like, how much Jim the Anvil Neidhart shit can you put into this feud? Like, the 1 week it was the glasses, and she was crying for that, and now Ruby Riott has a Jim the Anvil Neidhart table, and she threatened to put Natalya through that during their table match, so she can be closer to her dad than she's ever been.
Tell us.
Look, we grew up watching the Attitude Era, so yes, we've seen a lot of tons of shit. We saw a guy fucking threatening to cut off Val Venus' dick. So
the third leg.
Yes, choppy, your PP. That was not racist.
Yeah,
that is what the guy said.
Oh no!
Yes, he did not make that up.
So, but I just feel like, and I get it, Vince McMahon, he always smells dollar signs when, someone dies or some tragedy, and the only person he really hasn't done that with is Roman Reigns. But, because he's not dead yet. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. And, we hope that never happens.
Yes, let's not put that out there.
Yeah.
Live forever.
Yes, forever.
Puppy pound
forever. Yeah. So yeah, I just didn't get it. And I'm pretty sure Natalya probably approved of this feud, and like, hey, my dad would probably like it, but he wouldn't mind. But I think it's just too much. The last time I felt like this is when WWE had a program with Rey Mysterio and Randy Orton. And this is probably the time, I don't think either of you was watching wrestling at the time, because this was during the Ruthless Aggression era. And Eddie probably passed away probably a month before this program happened. And Eddie and Rey Mysterio was coming out to the ring with the lowrider, and he was doing a Viva La Raza live. He was doing a dance and shit. And I remember Randy Orton cut a promo saying that Eddie Guerrero is in hell. Like, he's not, because he said something like, you think that Eddie Guerrero's in heaven? No, he's in hell. And I'm just like, well, damn, okay.
That's
like, what the fuck? Like he just got buried like a month ago, and now you're saying the guy's in hell. But like I said, I can't put nothing past WWE at this point. Whatever. I'm used to it. I just thought that it was a little some bullshit. Anyway, moving on to the next match. Drew McIntyre defeats Dolph Ziggler. Of course, why? Bayley defeated Alicia Fox, and obviously, Sasha. Apollo Crews was out there, and Jinder Mahal and the two lackeys, the Singh brothers, they were out there. But Bayley won. Lio Rush defeated Elias. Now,
how?
I would. Well, Bobby Lashley was out there as well.
Okay.
I wish they would showcase Lio Rush more, because he's really, really good. It's just that obviously they're not going to let him do a whole bunch of shit, especially with main guys on the roster. So hopefully they'll change. But after the match, Bobby Lashley destroys the guitar, just bringing that old Jeff Jarrett feel back. Amber Moon, who I completely hate because of her pants, defeated Tamina. And there was a promo where a horrible promo, and look, I know it's a women's promo, but like the Nia Jax promo was horrible. And
because Nia Jax doesn't know how to talk.
She just, I know she's riding the whole break your face thing, and I get it. I get it. But it was, if you haven't seen it, just, I'm pretty sure it's not on the Hulu version. Probably not on the YouTube. It's probably not on YouTube. It was just horrible. And then we go to Seth Rollins defeating Baron Corbin in a tables, ladders, chairs match to retain the Intercontinental Championship. So he will face Dean Ambrose at TLC. I forgot he was throughout the show as well, with his fake Bane outfit or whatever. I don't know what he's doing, but that was Raw. Pretty much sucked. But then we go to SmackDown. Now, I only watched the first 20 minutes of SmackDown because it was announced on Twitter that Mustafa Ali would be taking on Daniel Bryan, and I thought WWE got hacked. I thought someone hacked their fucking Twitter, and I couldn't believe it. And I remember I came into our private chat like, "Yo, like what the fuck? Mustafa Ali's fighting Daniel Bryan tonight on SmackDown," And I kind of figured, I didn't figure it would happen with Daniel Bryan, but I kind of figured he would get somewhat called up because he's been putting out these amazing promos that he's been doing on his own. He's very active on his social media. The perfect baby face, you know, he has, you know, people sending him shit all the time, people drawing him all the time. Like he's a great positive role model for WWE. And to be crazy, like he's a great role model, but he's not white. You know, so that's even better, you know, like awesome. You know, and he's not painted like a Muhammad Hassan or a Davari or a Jinder Mahal. Like he you know, he's one of the first guys to kind of break that stereotype. But yeah, great match between him and Daniel Bryan to kick it off. Obviously, Daniel Bryan comes out, cuts a promo saying that he feels bad for calling the WWE Universe sheep because the sheep don't deserve to be compared to people because people suck. And
that's very true. I agree with this.
And I like this new vegan Daniel Bryan. Like he reminds me of just like almost pretty much every vegan I know. Like
very entitled.
Yeah, and I think he smacked, if I can remember, he smacked Mustafa Ali because he drove an SUV. Now if that doesn't get a fucking match going, that's it right there. But Daniel Bryan won. It was an amazing match, definitely the match of the night for me. So then after that we had a rap battle between the Bar and the Usos. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know,
you mean it is what it is, meaning it's dumb.
Yeah, it was dumb, but it was entertaining as well, and I'm glad that you know, I hate when I need to get off topic for a minute. I hate when these old ass fucking wrestlers, and I'm talking about Animal from Legion of Doom. You know, he made this whole like rant a couple days ago saying that the Usos need to pretty much stop acting black.
Oh, he said like, oh, they should be acting Samoan, right?
Yeah, they should be Samoan. So he wants them to come out barefoot with bones around their fucking necks and just be like the Head Shrinkers 2.0.
But did he like miss their face painting phase?
Yeah, he definitely missed that. You know, he thinks that they're trying too hard.
You know, and I like the way they reinvented themselves.
Yeah, I think like no one.
It's actually them.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Like it's them. It's like that's who they are. You know, and you know they grew up in Oakland, San Francisco, and you know I'm there a lot, so I see the culture there. Like that's what it is out there. So, fuck him. He's an old fucking hag, and you know whatever. So yeah, that was you know, I guess it was entertaining. You know, it was a little. It wasn't better than the first rap battle with the New Day and Usos, but it was okay. Anyway, at the end of the battle, the fucking Bar beats the shit out of everybody because you know they're the Bar. Shane McMahon and the Miz, I don't get these two. They're like new best friends or whatever. Miz has been carrying around that fucking trophy that they gave out during the Blood and Sand thing, and he wants to form a tag team with Shane McMahon, and they took on some local talent called the Vegas Boys. I don't recognize these two indie workers, but through the worst punches, fake punches I've ever seen in my life, followed by the worst overflow DDT I've ever seen in my life. So shout out to him on that. And then so at the end of that, I guess Shane McMahon won and they pinned the Vegas Boys, and there was like a whole thing backstage where I think they were promised money or something with Paige or whatever. I don't remember because I didn't fucking watch it. I don't know. Randy Orton comes out, cuts a promo. Rey Mysterio comes out and attacks him with a steel chair. Marvelous. So I guess they're going to have I don't know what type of match they're going to have, like I'm guessing a chair match or some shit. I don't know. The next match was Rusev and Jeff Hardy defeating Shinsuke Nakamura and Samoa Joe. For what, I would never know. I don't know what they're doing with Nakamura. You know, I don't know what they're doing. Nakamura and Samoa Joe, he just can't catch a break. And then we close out SmackDown with the women. Asuka defeating Charlotte Flair via DQ, but that was because Charlotte Flair pulled out the kendo stick, started going crazy. Then Becky was out there and she got a kendo stick and started going crazy. And then Asuka got a kendo stick and she started going crazy. And it kind of, that ending kind of reminded me of some old school fucking Raw shit, just to go out with a bang and kind of leave a cliffhanger, like, oh shit, what they're going to do next with this match. Like, it's going to be, looks like it's going to be pretty fucking good. So that was SmackDown. All right, 12 Live. Buddy Murphy defeated Grand Metalik, and Cedric Alexander defeated fucking the 205 Live Buff Bagwell, Tony Nese, and that's 205 Live. Really not much to fucking talk about after that.
Really? It was only those two matches for 205?
Yeah, that's it. You know, and you know what? I'm not upset by that, because hopefully with Mustafa Ali coming up to 205 Live, maybe that can open the door for other guys from 205 Live to come up. And, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if they just stopped 205 Live to be, you know, and just put them on Raw and SmackDown anyway. You know, you already got the Lucha fucking house party on Raw every fucking week. Why not bring up, you know, Mustafa Ali, bring up Buddy Murphy, bring up Cedric Alexander, TJP. Those guys are good in the ring. And I will say one thing, seeing Mustafa Ali fight Daniel Bryan made Daniel Bryan look like The Rock. Like, Daniel Bryan was way bigger than fucking Mustafa Ali, but, you know, I think maybe that's what they need to do, especially if Daniel Bryan's going to have that title for quite some time. If he doesn't defeat AJ at the next pay-per-view, they can bring up some guys that's kind of smaller to kind of make Daniel Bryan look bigger, you know. But you know, that's pretty cool. So that's all that happened this week in the land of WWE, which fucking sucked.
Well, guys, let's hope, that this Sunday the landscape changes a little bit, because after this, we're waiting for the Royal Rumble, right? I mean, is Royal Rumble in January or what?
January 28th, I believe.
So it's TLC and then Royal Rumble, right?
Yeah, for pay-per-views.
Yeah. So let's hope that the landscape changes a little bit, guys. This Sunday is WWE TLC. How about we do a little preview, guys?
You're going to have to tell me this preview because I cannot read it.
So I'll tell you, I'm going to say I'm going to say all the matches.
Yeah, okay.
All right, here we'll go one by one. First, we got Pat, you were just asking what this was. Rey Mysterio versus Randy Orton in a chairs match, assuming chairs are legal. Pat, do you care? And who do you think will win?
I don't care, but I believe Randy Orton will win.
Nice. Danielle, do you care? Who's going to win?
I don't care also, and I hope Rey Mysterio wins.
Cool. All right.
How about you?
I don't know if this is going to be the kickoff show. I'll assume it is. I also
Ray.
I know, right? What the hell?
I also don't care, because it's like, why? What did Rey Mysterio do to deserve this? He should have trusted his instincts and just stayed away forever.
Seriously.
Or gone to New Japan. Ugh. Like, this is crazy. So I don't care, and I think Ray has to win. If he doesn't win, I'm really going to be wondering what the hell they're doing. Then we have R-Truth and Carmella versus Jinder Mahal and Alicia Fox. The finals of the Mixed Match Challenge Season 2. I hate Alicia Fox, but I like R-Truth and Carmella, and I love Jinder Mahal. So in other words, I'm just wondering, this is for sure is going to be the kickoff show. For sure.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Pat, do you care, and who do you think will win?
Yeah, you know what? I actually do care. I believe R-Truth and Carmella will win. They are so over with the crowd. Mm-hmm. I've mistakenly watched the Mixed Match Challenge a couple times, and they're very entertaining. And I mean, shit, R-Truth needs to win something. He's so talented. He's 46 in crazy shape. Mm-hmm. Give it to him. You know, whatever. Fuck it. Jinder Mahal don't need it. You know, but I think R-Truth and Carmella will win.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool. Next, the WWE Cruiserweight Championship, Buddy Murphy versus Cedric Alexander. Buddy Murphy is the reigning champion. I do care about this, and I would like to watch it. I hope Buddy Murphy retains, and I will say that he will. Pat, what do you think? Do you care, and who do you think's going to win?
Don't care. I think Cedric's going to get it back. Buddy Murphy's been champion since the Super Showdown show, and I think I've only seen him fight one time since. So,
do you like him as champ? Being that you're our resident 205 Live.
I mean, I do. He's talented as shit. He just don't fight enough. And I think Cedric Alexander, you know, they need that cheery, you know, token to walk down the ramp with that title and smiling at his babies. And Buddy Murphy's not that. He's a great fucking wrestler, though. But, you know, yeah.
Danielle?
I'm going to, everything Pat said, I'm going to just, yes, copy and paste.
Copy and paste, okay. Elias versus Bobby Lashley in a ladder match. Why?
Yeah, come on. This is dumb.
I like both of them. I think Elias will win. Pat, do you care? Who's going to win?
Don't care. Don't know why they're doing a ladder match, saying that there's no title.
Yeah,
or nothing being held up against, you know, let's just fight each other with fucking ladders. And it wouldn't work with those. I can see if this was a ladder match with two smaller guys, but fucking Bobby Lashley is damn near 300 pounds, and Elias is a big boy too. So, don't give a shit about this match.
Big boy.
Yeah. Don't give a fuck about this match. I think Bobby Lashley will win due to Leo Rush being at ringside and, you know, causing some type of interference.
Daniel?
Don't care at all. I don't care who wins either.
Finn Balor versus Drew McIntyre. Isn't Finn Balor sick? Didn't he catch some flu? That. And why is he fighting Drew McIntyre? Didn't Drew McIntyre just beat the hell out of Dolph Ziggler? Shouldn't they be fighting?
But
he's been
UK people together.
They've been let me see. Finn Balor's been interfering with like some of Drew McIntyre's matches and shit like that. I know he was the reason why Dolph Ziggler won last week. He came out there and gave him a shotgun kick, and then, you know, some out of nowhere fucking Dolph Ziggler won. But don't give a fuck about this match. Pray for Finn Balor. Pray for Drew McIntyre.
He's done.
They don't need this match.
Yeah.
This match, and what? This is just a regular match. Why is it happening? Like, no, don't care. We know that Drew McIntyre is a Scottish psychopath. We don't need this match.
Finn Balor's done, man.
Yeah, it's so sad. They all just need to. Their contracts need to run out so that they can go back to the better part of the world, which is
go where the big boys play.
Go where the big dick holes are.
Hey, oh my god, this is a bad visual.
This shouldn't be big. It should not be.
Yeah, it shouldn't. It shouldn't.
As for
like you're pouring out a pail of water.
Oh.
Natalia versus Ruby Riott in a Jim Neidhart table match. Does Natalia has to win, right?
So depressing.
Like, she has to win this, or Ruby Riott is justified in her very offensive antics.
No, I think if I was writing this, and I would probably go to hell for this, I would definitely let Ruby Riott win. And I think this is what's going to put Natalia over the edge, because she's been crying for like the last fucking month. And rightfully so. I mean, her fucking dad died, you know, so the promos are from the heart. But I feel like if she lose this type of match, and especially get put through a table with her father through it, I think this would kind of put her over edge and kind of like go crazy, you know. But that's just me. I don't give a shit about the match. Don't think it should have been booked to begin with, but I do have Ruby Riott over Natalia.
Danielle?
This is the thing. I love both of them, but if I have to hear Natty yell I just don't want it. She does this stupid
The most tone deaf.
I just want to throw my phone at the television. I just can't stand her screen time. I know I'm so bad, and I love her. I think she's an amazing wrestler, and she's not given enough credit or screen time to develop. But then when they do give her airtime, I can't stand her. So Ruby Wyatt.
Ruby Wyatt. Here.
Wabbits.
Natalia, would it be safe to say that Natalia is one of the most talented technical wrestlers on the women's roster?
I
mean, she comes from the Hart school, right?
She's just WWE bred. So
no, but you don't think she's like up there in terms of ring wisdom?
No, oh yeah, you're right. Yes,
so,
yes.
She knows to the rest of the roster.
What to do. Yeah.
So,
okay.
So why, like, they don't need a storyline for her like this.
Yeah.
You know, at all. Like, they don't need a story for her. She just needs to be like think about the Radicals. Think about Perry Saturn, Dean Malenko, Eddie Guerrero, Chris Benoit. They didn't need a storyline. They just like, wow, look at this person perform. That's Natalia. That's Ruby Riott, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. Then the Bar versus the New Day versus the Usos Smackdown Tag Team Title Triple Threat match. This is not a table, ladder, or chair match. It's a pancake match. I don't know what that means.
Is that a real thing? Are you serious?
Nope. Just kidding. But they probably will have pancakes.
Ew.
I don't even know who the champions are. The Bar?
For the Bar, yeah.
Who?
For the 19th time.
Do you care, Pat? And who's going
to No, I don't. Because either way it goes, I'm sick of the Bar holding the belts. I'm sick of New Day holding the belts. I'm sick of the Usos holding the belts. Mm-hmm. They play hot potato with these three groups.
Mm-hmm.
You know, bring some new fucking people in, man. Bring it, you know, give the fucking club a chance, man. What the fuck? Like, I don't care about this match. Don't care. Don't give a shit.
Yeah, it's literally, I don't care about any who no matter who wins, I lose.
And I should care because this match is full of black people. You know, black and Samoans. I mean, I don't care. No. Don't give a shit.
I know. I want to see the Revival versus the Club one day. The SmackDown Women's Champion Becky Lynch, is she even going to compete? Versus Charlotte Flair versus Asuka. I didn't know she was still on the company. Triple threat TLC match for the SmackDown Women's Championship. They have to keep it on Becky. Otherwise, the last few months was in vain. Asuka, you know, she's a jobber now. And Charlotte, I think, won't win the belt yet.
But I feel like there's going to be some... Well, no, this is not... There's no DQ, right? Not with this match?
No DQ. Nope.
Okay, so she's going to just whoop the shit out of everybody. Like Charlotte. There's going to be something like it's going to somehow... Someone's not going to get up kind of thing. Like...
This is... The belt will be hanging? Or not?
I don't know.
I forget the rules. Does this mean that they just use tables, ladders, and chairs? Or does this mean that the belt will be hanging and they have to climb and get it? I actually don't know.
I think they have to get it. I think they have to climb up and get it. I mean, that's you know, that's a TLC match. You gotta go get it.
So then Asuka can win, and Charlotte and Becky could continue their feud without a belt attached to it.
True.
Yeah, but I feel like, you know what? That might, because I forgot the women, they got the Royal Rumble coming up as well. One of those two could win it and face off against Ronda Rousey, which, you know, is crazy. It can go either way. We can see we did see Charlotte versus Ronda already at Survivor Series. And I think people are now interested in Becky Lynch versus what's her name? Ronda Rousey. So it can go either way. I can see Asuka winning this the title this time. And like you said, it could they can continue their feud without the belt.
Well, speaking of her, we got Ronda Rousey, the current Raw Women's Champion, versus Nia Jax. Didn't we see this match already?
Yes, we did.
And was it well? So I don't know. Pat, do you care? And who's gonna win?
No, I don't care.
Danielle, who do you care who's going to win?
I don't care either, and Ronda Rousey's going to
win. There's still more matches to go.
There is, unfortunately,
like,
there is.
I don't even want to keep going, and I'm not even watching it. Like, when I'm watching it, imagine this is like the 4-hour mark here. Braun Strowman versus Baron Corbin in a TLC match. I actually would like Baron Corbin to win because I like him and I like everything he's doing, but it's not going to happen. So I don't care.
I care. I think Baron Corbin will win. We need some type of evil anarchy to keep ruling the Raw universe because you know, for some reason we need like some evil authority figure. I can't remember the last time Raw had like a positive. No, well, Mick Foley was there for a little bit, and Angle as well, but they were still kind of lackeys to Stephanie McMahon, so they really couldn't have their way like they wanted to. And Baron Corbin's doing a great job as a shitty boss. Like, no one wants to fucking work for him. Except fucking Drew McIntyre. But yeah, I think Baron Corbin wins. Because I think Braun is still hurt or injured, quote unquote. I know he just had surgery on his elbow, and I know they're trying to win. I want my match against Brock. I don't think they're ready for it yet. I think that'll be a WrestleMania moment. So I'm gonna go with Baron Corbin, and I see Braun winning the actual Royal Rumble to get his match with what's his name?
Brock?
Yeah.
Danielle, what you got? What you got?
I don't care at all, and I hope Baron Corbin wins.
Like his speech on Raw, like okay, everyone's talking about the Seth Rollins, all the stuff he was saying. They're calling it the next pipe bomb and all this stuff. The whole time, I was looking at Baron Corbin's face, and I'm like, man, poor guy. He's being insulted so hard, and it looks like Baron Corbin is accepting what Seth Rollins is saying, right? He's like looking, he's listening. And then as soon as he has a chance, he completely takes everything that Seth Rollins said, throws it out the window, and then gives him an ultimatum. As someone who's worked in retail for 19 years, I know the corporate attitude, the HR attitude is literally Baron Corbin. Like, this guy must have had a job in retail, must have had a job in corporate before wrestling, because he completely embodied that. Like, he embodied the corporate attitude better than Vince McMahon did back in the Attitude Era, because it was realistic. He speaks very eloquently. Like, so yes, Pat, bottom line, I agree with you. I think he needs to win. I think he needs to have his new corporation, and even if that includes Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar, right? He needs to practice favoritism and support Brock Lesnar's schedule and be like, hey, I don't care if he's here once a year. He makes us money. You don't make us money. You know what I mean? Like, I think that if he wins, it would propel that power and the heel status. So you're right. You're right, Pat. See, I care now, Pat. Thank you.
Yes.
Then the match we have seen 900 times: Seth Rollins versus Pain, Dean Ambrose. I hope you could hear that on the mic. Did you hear that, Pat?
Yes.
Did you hear my Pain accent?
Oh God, this is terrible.
Oh, my Lord.
Tom Hardy, eat your heart out.
That's crazy.
Do you think? Never mind.
That he has a big dick hole?
I was gonna say, do you think that Renee likes him to wear the mask?
Oh yes,
says,
of course.
Why do you wear the mask? And he says, because my dick hole is so big. No liquor, folks. Not a drop of alcohol in our systems. Pat, do you care who's gonna win?
You know, I'm gonna keep it real with you, Chief. No,
Oh,
I
Chief.
don't care. I don't care about this new heel Ambrose because I feel like they wasted a perfect, you know, opportunity to make him like a true heel. I don't get this Bane, the WWE Universe's scum Dean Ambrose and Seth. I'm just over him at the moment. And it's only because I want him to wrestle reckless again. He's so fucking careful. Like when he does his suicide dives, they're like, he jumps over the rope. It's like, and it's like, I'm like, what? Like they don't, I remember when he had the match with John Cena and Brock Lesnar at Royal Rumble 2015. They were going 100%. I feel like when he's in the ring, now he's only going at like maybe 17%. I don't like those weak ass dives that he. No, I don't care. I don't care
That's amazing. I'm gonna hear that every time I see him fly through the ropes.
Yeah, and I don't care about this match. I think Ambrose gets the title.
Nice.
I think he wins.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I think they have yet to really. Well, no, I shouldn't say this because I don't watch it. But Dean Ambrose had the IC title for a long ass time, and had that like war with the Miz with it back. I don't know, maybe a year ago.
Oh yeah,
2 years ago.
Miz, Jericho.
Yeah, like it was like a big thing, and I feel like from what I'm gathering is they don't even talk about that. So I am with you, Pat. I think Ambrose needs it, or if he should have it because we got to mix it up.
Yeah.
Finally, and mercifully, the WWE champion Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles. I don't even have anything to say. I mean, I love both of these people. I mean, but like, make me care. Make me care about these feuds. It's not even a feud. It's just a formality. So, Pat, what do you think?
I don't care about this match, but they're not going to get the title off of Daniel Bryan right now. They're not. He's going to carry that belt into WrestleMania. They're going to make sure that the yes movement is completely dead, and they need time to develop this vegan, loving, human hating character. It's too soon for him to get that belt. What's the point of him turning heel and he loses the belt? Then like, what was the point? He could have just stayed the face and just, still been yes and and all that shit. No, I like this snobby, fuck humans, fuck everybody on the planet that's killing the planet. Captain Planet Dean Ambrose. Not Dean Ambrose, I mean Daniel Bryan. I'm sorry. I'm not even on the devil's lettuce. Yeah, so I think Daniel Bryan will retain the WWE title, which I think is the real title in the fucking company. So,
Daniel,
I don't know. I mean, I'm all about AJ Styles, so he should always be, draped in gold. But I get your point, Pat. For story building, it wouldn't make sense.
Yeah. And they wouldn't give it to someone who's just had the belt for a record amount of time.
Hey, wait. Did he beat CM Punk's record? Was that confirmed or no?
No, he didn't. He held the belt for 364 days. Punk had it for 434 days, and Brock had it for, I don't know, I think a week more than Punk. He just had it long enough to beat Punk's record.
Oh, okay, because we know they want to erase that.
Right, yeah. Same thing they did with AJ Lee's title thing.
So I think my question now is, we don't want to see Styles and Bryan again anytime soon. So what happens here? Styles has to go to Raw, I think, right? Because he already has had this belt. Like, he needs to move on for now. I think Styles needs to go to Raw. I think he needs to reform the club.
Well, I think that that's where Finn Balor comes into play.
Yes. Oh, what? Coming to SmackDown or being part of the club?
Doing an Undisputed Era situation.
Could you imagine?
Oh, that would
just Balor Club.
Big dick holes all around. I'm all about it.
Oh, here you go. I was nodding in agreement with you until you said that, and then my whole jaw just dropped. I'm just like, holy moly.
I gotta keep, I gotta cater to all our fans, okay?
Yeah. I remember when I was a little girl, my mom always told me, one day you're gonna meet a man with a good job who's gonna help you start a family, and he's gonna have the biggest dick hole of them all, just like your father.
Oh my.
I want that to settle into everyone listening to the show. Just listen to it. I want you to marinate in that statement. So, guys, that's TLC. That's WWE TLC, not WeLC. That was a few years ago. Even though we're talking about We's, this is not WeLC. This is TLC. The show's going to suck. I don't care. I have not watched WWE programming. I don't think, Danielle, I've seen a single episode of Raw or SmackDown in 2018. Well, no. I know we used to watch them back when we started the show, but at least in the last 6 months. And Pat left.
Oh, shit, he did leave. This motherfucker.
And Pat left.
I swear. He didn't even give any sign-offs. Okay, it was all the dick hole comments. Are you going to re-invite him?
I'm going to re-invite him.
You know what? He just has to drain his dick hole, probably.
That's drain the main vein. That's his, that's his thing. So, I'm going to get you guys with a final update here. We have a little content update. YouTube.com/ I'm trying to find out what our YouTube channel is. I don't think it has a unique URL. It's a bunch of letters. So go to YouTube and type scheduled for one fall with the spaces in there. And we have a lot, or go to scheduledforonefall.com. Pat, that's all the dick hole talk. I know. But real quick, we're just giving people an update. Go on scheduledforonefall.com. There's a link to our YouTube channel. We have 2 hot viral videos right now. Okay, we got one of them.
Smoking hot.
We've got a top 10 list. Where will the All Elite Wrestling debut show, if it happens, if it is a thing, where will it take place if it takes place in Chicago? I've got a top 10 list of the hottest places in Chicago that the first All Elite Wrestling show could take place. And as the time of listening, somebody already has watched this video. I just uploaded it. And Danielle, you haven't even seen this. I just got done editing it and uploading it. So in 2019, New Japan Pro Wrestling is going to have a huge hole, not D-hole, just a hole from where the Elite are no longer going to be if the Elite leave. So with LIJ in the forefront, well, they're going to need some new talent. They're going to need some hot feuds. So I'm thinking they need a 5th stable in New Japan comprised of Latino wrestlers. And I'm giving you the top 10 Latino pro wrestlers from around the world, not just Mexico. I'm talking Puerto Rico, Cuba, Brazil, everywhere. The top 10 Latino wrestlers that should go to New Japan Pro Wrestling in 2019. It's a great list. You get to see my face. You get to hear my voice. And you need to imagine how many inches in diameter is his hole. So watch the video. Scheduledforonefall.com. Pat, thanks for coming back. It was a great episode. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys next week. We'll see you guys on December 20th for episode 12.
Oh shit, that's right. We do got a podcast next week. No, you know what?
You're gonna be out of town?
I'm going to. I wonder if I can smuggle my mic on the plane. I don't know.
If you can't,
then I'll do it by phone or some shit like that. I'll phone in my appearance like that.
Okay,
I'll let you guys know. I forgot.
We'll figure it out. And then the week after that is 2 days after Christmas, so we might be able to make it. But let's see. Pretty much we have 3 episodes before Wrestle Kingdom 13 and Warrior Wrestling 3. So guys, have a great evening. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Danielle. Thank you, Val. Thank you all.
Yes.
TLC is going to suck. Mark our words.
It is. And I came back, Danielle. You don't got to curse me out.
Have fun editing. getting my bitching you out. I love it.
Well, have a good night. Happy whatever day of the week it is that you're listening to it. And you know, I love you all. And I can't find the soundboard. So I'm just
Is there a
for
dick
time.
hole sound effect?
It's not. There's not a dick hole.
Oh my lord!
What would that even sound
What's
like?
the point then?
Oh,
Pat's gone. Fuck you, Pat. I love you, but fuck you.
Pat, I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm.